Garum is an ancient Roman condiment making a comeback. Made from fermented fish guts and salt, it was ubiquitous 2,000 years ago, then disappeared. In 2026, top chefs are rediscovering it as the ultimate umami ingredient. Sydney's St. Peter makes garum from mackerel trimmings. San Francisco's state bird features it in dishes. Michelin inspectors report seeing it globally. The revival includes mushroom garum from Noma, cheese garum from Silo, cricket garum from Singapore's Fura.
Imagine tasting what Romans considered essential to every meal 2,000 years ago. When a chef ferments fish scraps for months, waiting for microbes to transform trash into treasure, they're practicing the same patience Roman cooks did. Garum isn't just a condiment, it's proof that fermentation is magic we can still practice, that ancient techniques hold wisdom modern kitchens forgot. Like, follow and stick around for the next story.
The process is simple but requires time. Fish parts layer with salt at 1:5 ratio. The mixture ferments for weeks to months as enzymes and bacteria break down proteins into amino acids, creating umami through glutamate. The liquid is strained, that's garum. Modern chefs experiment with bases, shiitake with rice koji, parmesan rinds, crickets. Same fermentation science as Southeast Asian fish sauce.
There's poetry in fermentation. Time transforms what would rot into something precious. Garum asks you to trust the process, to believe fish guts and salt and waiting produce liquid gold. That's faith in tradition. When you add garum and watch a dish come alive, vegetables tasting meatier, broths deepening, you're witnessing alchemy. Transformation you can taste.
The environmental case is compelling. Fish processing discards millions of tons of trimmings annually. For restaurants practicing whole fish butchery, garum provides revenue from waste. St. Peter demonstrates this. Every mackerel yields fillets and trimmings for garum, which seasons dishes and sells retail. Alternative garums address sustainability differently. Mushroom uses unsuitable stems. Cheese transforms pizzeria parmesan rinds. Cricket offers protein from insects requiring minimal resources.
Picture a Roman cook in Pompeii reaching for garum like you reach for soy sauce. Same instinct. 2,000 years later, a Sydney chef reaches for mackerel garum. Across that span, they're connected by fermentation. By understanding decay, when controlled, becomes flavor. Food traditions don't die, they sleep, waiting. Garum's revival says we're ready to remember.
Garum's flavor differs from Asian fish sauces despite identical fermentation. Less pungent, more refined, with deeper umami and less fishiness. Extended fermentation creates complex taste. Chefs describe it as cleaner, with a finish that doesn't linger strongly. This makes it versatile where fish sauce overpowers delicate dishes. It works in vinaigrettes, butters, braises, pasta sauces. The rise reflects broader fermentation renaissance in fine dining.
There's a thrill in tasting ancient made new. When you eat red trout with mandarin-garum vinaigrette, you're tasting Rome. The ghost of every feast, every amphora shipped across the Mediterranean. Food carries memory across centuries. One spoonful connects you to an empire 1,500 years gone, saying, "We knew things you forgot."
Commercial availability is expanding. Noma Project sells bottled mushroom garum internationally. Small batch producers price at $15 to $30, reflecting months-long fermentation. Home production is simple. Fish scraps, salt, time. Online communities share recipes. The barrier is willingness to ferment fish for months and trust the process. As chefs showcase it and brands bottle it, familiarity grows, following miso and kimchi's path to mainstream.
Garum is a love letter to patience. In a world demanding everything instantly, here's a condiment requiring months. It says good things take time. Transformation can't be rushed. When you open garum, yours or someone's, you're opening months of invisible labor by organisms you must trust. That first umami hit validates the wait. Patience is virtue. Slow food isn't trend, it's practice. And sometimes the most powerful flavors come from simply stepping back.